It's me, Zenobia Darling. You're listening to #RockstarLife, the Coffee Break Podcast. Let's go. Where the hell's my cold brew at?
What's up, guys? It's me, Zenobia Darling. I'm here with a return guest, a homie that lives 3 blocks away from me on a beautiful November day brought to you by global warming. Although it was nice out, but now it's raining and it's like almost 80 degrees, so
it's gonna.
I got Stoney Williams. What's up?
I think it's supposed to snow around 8, and then it'll be summer again.
That's very true.
By the morning.
I don't know, Mother Nature, she didn't take her bipolar medicine.
Nah, the bitch is just reacting.
Well, you know what my grandmother used to tell me when I was a kid? That during fall, Mother Nature would go around and paint all the leaves a different color. And I said, she must be exhausted. And I'm like, so now she paints the damn leaves, so she's an artist.
Okay.
And bipolar and doesn't take her meds right.
No, she's not bipolar. She's just reacting to all of the abuse that we put her through.
I mean, that's very true.
She's just like really, what's the word when you're not, she's super passive aggressive.
That is true.
Mother Nature is a passive aggressive whore.
And I also think Mother Nature, like, she derives from the African continent. So she got some attitude.
Like everything else.
Exactly.
From Africa.
Exactly.
She's tired of our shit, but doesn't want to just freeze us all to death to make us
She wants to sweat us all to death.
She wants to slowly remind us of how poorly we're doing.
That's very true.
I don't know if you've ever dated a woman, but this is how this works.
I mean, I've gotten a blowjob from a girl, but I stopped her because she didn't know what she was doing.
That's
and then when I said that, no, I did. It was when I was 19.
No, it's totally possible. I'm just saying that it's impossible to do.
Well, I was drunk, and back then, you know. Well, I mean, I'm still kind of like this. You know, the wind blows and boing.
What was the age? What was the age?
She was. I think she was 18.
What?
I mean, it was legal.
You were also 18.
I was like 19.
Okay, yeah. All right, so here's what happened. It was a brand new blowjob. You know what I mean? You should have let her get good first.
Well, I mean, she was using her teeth, and I'm like, honey, don't.
What would the world look like right now if she did well?
I mean, I don't think women know how to suck dick. I don't. Like men, like gay men know how to suck dick the right way, and a lot of girls.
That's not fair.
But women, I bet you can eat pussy really well.
Look, I see where you're going with that train of thought, but I'm telling you that there's some hard hitters out there that can
I've seen enough porn that I know.
I can't name them.
Yeah.
Because they'll be upset with me. But I can name the women
That's true.
I know for a fact.
And then we have a mutual friend that keeps talking about how he likes his ass eaten. But I'm like...
That's not the same.
I'm like, you need to get it eaten by a guy because they're going to know what they're doing.
Wait, it gets... Nah, all right.
Nah, okay. Cool. Okay, so we're here. We were going to do this on your front porch. Mother Nature had other plans, so we're in your living room.
Total cunt.
Your little black Maine Coon kitty, Miss Pussifer.
I gotta put the glasses on.
You got your glasses?
I gotta put the fake glasses
on. She was trying to chew the cord, so she got put up. Little diva with an attitude. So before we get started, what are you drinking?
Right now, this is a Monaco spicy margarita.
Ooh, spicy.
Spicy lime margarita.
What's it spice? Is it like a jalapeno spice?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and you gave me a watermelon margarita, so
I want you to be more at home.
I am at home. I love watermelon.
I know.
Watermelon's my fave.
Who doesn't? You need video. I don't need these glasses on. I'm taking them off.
I mean,
if anyone doesn't know, Stoney Williams only wears glasses because it looks cool. I have great.
Oh, so you wear the fake? Really? Because I'm blind as a fucking bat. Have you seen me with my glasses? No. The lens looks like it's like an inch thick.
That's sad.
I'm blind.
Because your eyes are blue.
That's very true.
All you blue eyes, you guys go blind really early.
I also have a sensitivity to bright light.
Yeah.
Which is why I always wear sunglasses.
You're a lesser race. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Because at the end, we're all equal.
But my blonde hair, blue eyes is not German. It's Middle Eastern.
Still blonde.
Because I've
still blue.
Very true. Well, don't you have blue eyes?
Sure. Whatever fucking works for your fans. Whatever works for your fans, of course I do.
Yeah. So you were the first guest on the podcast.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was really fucking cool.
How was that experience?
It was really cool. I should have spread the word more, and I'm always going to strive to be as open and honest as I can.
Yeah. I've gotten good feedback about you.
I will say this. I didn't throw it out as much as I could have because I know a lot. Because the subject was the fucking drag shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not drag shit, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Was the whole drag thing.
I had you watch the art film I made for the drag.
Fabulous film.
And you actually were at the opening of the art exhibition. Yeah. You got to see Zenobia in the flesh. How was that?
It was great. It was a great fucking time. The whole show was very impressive.
We sold 10 paintings.
Really?
So that brought in about $4,000.
I got to bring some paintings.
Yeah.
We got
to get you like...
You need some straight painters in there.
There is a few straight painters.
No way.
Well, there's Bill Rothenbach.
Impossible.
Straight white guy. He's pretty cool. Bill Rothenbach. He's like an abstract expressionist. Yeah, I will say, though, when I was out there being Wendy Williams at the end with the Q&A,
great time.
I love Wendy Williams. Do you watch Wendy Williams?
I have seen Wendy Williams.
I'll tell you an off-mic story because I met her before.
Get the fuck out of here.
I have. Okay, I'm probably going to have to edit this out, but I'll tease it.
Can you edit? First of all, can you
edit this?
Because I will go wilder if I know that you can edit.
I'll go through and edit stuff out. So just talk.
All right, bet.
Oh, why you take a bong hit? You're gonna need it for this shit. Lightweight.
That wouldn't have been. No one would have known. I would have gotten away with it. You would have been talking over it.
Well, we're gonna edit this part out, so whatever.
All right, fine. No, I'm not surprised. No, the reason why most of the people that dislike Wendy Williams remember her.
Yeah.
Like, we remember.
Do you remember her on the radio in New York City?
Absolutely. She was a minor personality, not like huge, but we still remember you, boo. We know where the fuck you was from. So then to see where she went and didn't have any of those... You know what I mean? She didn't have any of that still with her. It's a little bit hurtful. It's kind of like you forgot us, Wendy. You know what I mean? True. And by the way, that's how Method Man smashed you. Is because you was bad back then.
She was messy.
In a little spot.
Okay, to get back listeners up to date, since we had to edit that story out, we're talking about Wendy Williams. And some of the stories that we have of Wendy. So, yeah, but I mean, you remember Wendy when she was on the radio. I remember listening to her because she had that interview with Whitney Houston in 2003 where Whitney called her out and was saying, like, just cussed her out, hung up. Mariah Carey was a bitch to her.
Wow, yeah.
I want to say Judge Mathis or something, tried to punch her.
Like, clearly... drugs is a thing in her personality.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. I think that you have to know drug addicts in order to see Wendy Williams and see drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've always looked at her and I was like, you have demons that you're battling.
Yeah, that's, it's sad.
But I will say, nobody can be Wendy. Like, for her to go on her show in that purple chair for 25 minutes, no commercials, and just talk. Do you know how rare that is? That's such a talent. That's such a skill. It's not easy.
Not easy at all. Rest in peace, Wendy Williams.
She's not dead yet. She's out there. I mean, I'm constantly seeing her on paparazzi because now she got the lymphedema, and plus she's battling her addiction demon.
I know.
And it's just, I feel bad for her.
I do too.
But I love Wendy.
I love you. I love you, Wendy. I love you.
She's listening. I always say she's listening.
I love her, man. But I just wish that things went differently with. I wish she took us with her.
I know. I wish she had a reality show.
I'll leave it.
I wish she would become a Real Housewife.
Well, not only that, but like the area that she came from, the people that she was speaking to or for.
Yeah.
Even though I think a little bit of it is probably our fault as well. You know what I mean? Maybe she sounded too white to us, and we just kind of hit that switch on her.
But the thing I've noticed about her,
to the bitch from Clueless, by the way.
Well, she's on Fox News now, and it's like a full Trump.
Yeah, but she started with us. She was ours, and then we treated her like a white girl.
Yeah.
and she was like, you know what, fuck y'all. You know what I mean? And I think that happens. I think that just happens. I think that just happens.
Because I think Wendy wanted to be in gay culture. Like, I think that's what she's always wanted to be around. She's obsessed with it. She loves it. And
I think that gay culture enveloped her.
Yeah.
I think that, first of all, being a sassy black chick, come on, gays love that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And she is a drag queen.
You're going to go where you're loved.
Yeah.
And she also is a drag queen in the sense of her presentation.
She's
and her
always
bigness.
in a pound of makeup, always,
Hell yeah.
always in a wig, always beat.
that.
And all her like hair and makeup people are drag queens.
I see that. That makes complete sense.
Yeah. She's the best, though. I miss that show.
But that natural shit, we miss that natural shit, Wendy. I do.
I just miss Wendy just in our lexicon.
That's fine. I sound like I'm just disagreeing. I don't want to sound like
You're
a
not
sourpuss.
disagreeing, but like
anti-Wendy Williams.
Yeah.
I'm not anti-anybody.
Yeah, I'm not either.
But I do know. I know that I'm more pro back then Wendy than I am now.
So you
Wendy.
like Wendy on the radio and not Wendy on the television?
Yeah, but still, I was a kid, and the fuck do I know?
Yeah, I mean,
but I do remember that she was ours.
Yeah, no, she
and like
because she was on all the hip hop
she
stations.
hasn't been ours. Yeah,
and if I remember, I think 92Q syndicated her.
I believe so.
Syndicated her old radio show.
Right. That sounds about right.
So,
oh well.
Well, speaking of gay culture, I had you review and do some homework about a pop slut who I fucking love named Slayyyter.
So glad she was born with a pussy.
I mean, so Slayyyter.
I didn't want to say it.
She
like
got
that.
a pussy. She got a pussy.
I'm so afraid.
She is not a man. People think she's a man.
People.
She is a full-blown woman.
Here's the thing. I listened to our thing last time, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want to... I'm going to listen to myself as though my mom is listening to me sometimes. And I just want to be mindful of everyone. If I had a podcast, then it'd be easier to say certain things that it wouldn't be as easy to say on your podcast. And I'm so afraid of offending people. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But I do want everyone to understand that I don't fucking care how you feel. You know what I mean? If I said something that like pissed you off or anything, I do apologize. I do hope that you have a nice day furthermore. But I absolutely will never bend over backwards to make you smile. Suck my dick, bro. I'm just another person that has another outlook.
I mean,
so
yeah.
I think I just had to say that so I can continue.
No, I mean, I get that.
Okay.
We're not going to have the same, but because we're both
Slayyyr's
different.
a girl.
Yeah. Did you jerk off to her?
Not yet.
Okay.
I actually did everything last minute. I sent you
the podcast outline for this last night at 1 a.m. So
I don't care about the outline. The outline doesn't matter.
Well, I have an outline because I'm a professional and like I need to stay on track.
I listened to everything over the past 48 hours.
Okay. So you listened to her new album Starfucker that came out in September. It is some high pop art. She is delivering the whole album. And I think there's one or two skips.
It's all good. It's all good, but I didn't feel drug in the way that I wanted to.
How were you drug in?
Well, I mean...
Do you want her to come and kidnap you and like...
Well, I'll tell you how I was drug in that, actually, was by the visuals.
What did you watch? Because there's two videos. There's a lot...
Oh, no. Not just for the album. I mean all of her videos. I even looked up an interview that she had.
Okay.
Just to like get into
her interviews are rough because like I don't like her when she talks.
Really?
She just kind of I don't know. I couldn't get into it.
I like her so much when she talks.
I liked her when she's like singing and walking down naked on Hollywood Boulevard.
I've heard those notes before. All right. So, her album.
Yeah. Starfucker.
Available
on Spotify. Right. With amazing visuals on
YouTube. As
YouTube.
is this.
Yeah, we're available on Spotify.
We're
available everywhere podcasts is at.
If they're already here, then they already know that we're
Spotify, there's Apple Podcasts, Google, iHeartRadio.
Can you YouTube us? YouTube us, man.
I mean, I do plug. Well, that takes a little bit because then I got to turn it. I did it for the first few episodes. I'll do it for this one.
I'll just.
Because then I got to go into like iMovie.
I'll sell my kid.
You're saying, where is your kid? Is he in school today?
Yeah, he's in school.
So how are his grades?
Actually, 4
What's going
A's
on
and 2 B's.
Damn!
Because I'm a father.
I will say, he's very smart. He's a good kid.
Super cool. I don't deserve him. I only did I think that he's a better son than I am a father. I'll put it that way. I haven't had to bear down on him too much, although I'm always right around the fucking corner.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you're in his life. That's what matters.
Every second.
Yeah.
Every second. Take him to school every day. Talk to him about bullshit every day. He's actually making grown-up jokes these days. He's slowly inching in, like, talking to him and shit. You know, we always like joke around and shit. And he's starting to like get comfortable enough to make.
Well, how old is he?
14.
Okay. He's probably starting to go through puberty.
My hand is gripping this fucking mic so hard talking about him.
Why?
Because he sounds like he's growing up, and I'm fucking horrified from it. Like,
no, that's
like hearing your child make a dirty joke. It's so many different feelings.
I mean, my mom still gets uncomfortable with me making dirty jokes.
I'm so proud, but I'm so uncomfortable. And not ashamed, but I'm like, fuck, did I do something wrong? I'm so worried that this isn't just a joke. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, I get that.
I love him. I love him so much. I get that. But everything is just a joke because I taught him that. So,
I mean,
anyhow, Mo's doing great.
Would you let him listen to Slayyyter?
Yeah, he can listen to any of his fucking music.
Excellent.
He's not going to finish the album.
Why not?
Because it's kind of repetitive at some point. If you're used to, I'm getting back to my review.
Okay. Yeah.
If you're used to, I've listened to a lot of electronic music in my days, and I feel like I fell out of love with it a while ago, and maybe that affects how I listen to this now. Also, I was just by myself hitting a bowl in the house with a cat and like something, you know, like on the screen in the background. I wasn't in party mode.
You weren't in like a rave.
I wasn't in rave mode.
So you weren't in like a jockstrap and harness with body glitter on?
No. I wasn't at work at all. I was just at home.
Yeah.
Just like
well, that's how I've been listening to it, but
it's
last
also
night
not for me. It's also not for me at all. You got to start listening to some fucking hardcore straight shit.
I do listen to some
for
hardcore
me.
Straight
No,
shit.
I'm going to give you homework.
Okay, Good Charlotte.
Fucking dare you, bro?
Do you listen to Good Charlotte?
No, man. No. I don't listen
Nirvana?
to Good Charlotte. I
Guns N' Roses, Van Halen.
I'm just gonna start naming names because you're not even. First of all, I'm mainly hip hop.
I mean, I listen to a lot of hip hop.
I mean, like rap hip hop. Like
City Girls are my jam.
You're already in the house. Everything's plugged up. I can't kick you out. Saying shit like that. It's gonna be so hard to kick you out because you gotta pack your shit.
You
it's
like
gonna be
City?
so
I
awkward
love City
the whole
Girls.
time. I have never listened. I'm 37.
You've never listened to City Girls?
37, bro. I have created more City Girls than listened to City Girls. You know what I mean? I'm the origin of you guys.
You know who I get down with Nas.
I'm just gonna give you names, bro.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give you names because you're just going for whatever's on the list. You know what I mean?
List?
You know, the list.
I mean, I listen to all music.
If I say
name
country rappers, I guarantee I know all the next 10 rappers you're about to name.
Who?
You know what I mean?
Who?
I'm not going to name them. I'm just saying that if I told you to name a list of 10, I'd be like, yeah, I know those guys. But I'm going to give you guys that you might not know.
Are they more underground?
There's a good mix, actually.
Yeah, send me. I'll review that stuff. You know, I'm down.
Send it to you. I'm just going to send it to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you it.
Well, I listened to, like, what is it? Blissful Mindfulness, whatever you sent me.
Oh, that's that local chick, actually. Senseless. Fuck, I actually got to look her up.
I thought if I had my MacBook with me, I would.
As she should be.
Yeah.
And
what local bands do you like?
I would love to mate with her.
Do you know? Do you follow? I follow Middle of Nowhere a lot.
To mate with her. Who do you follow?
Middle of Nowhere. They're like a local Happy Grace band.
I'm not familiar. I gotta look them up.
So
Middle of Nowhere is a great fucking name.
I mean, and then there's Saxel Rose too. I know him too. He's friends with my friend Liz, so
I know that name, Saxo Rose. Yeah. Why do I know that name?
Tony Hancock. He's like a local Happy Grace musician and like producer. He did something with like Wiz Khalifa.
We might have actually crossed paths.
Probably. It's Happy Grace. I mean, you can't swing your dick to the left without hitting 5 people you know. So you're listening to what? What is it called? Mindful Blissness?
It's actually Senseless Optimism.
That's it. Senseless Optimism.
Senseless Optimism.
God damn.
A little while ago, she posted. like a road trip video, and she was just going around Maryland. I think she's from here, bro.
Wait, she's local.
Yeah.
I thought they look, because I could normally tell there's a certain breed of like Baltimore white punk people that just they have a certain flavor, and I normally could
black grunge. I would like to mate with her. She can have.
You want to put pound her pussy?
I mean, or just donate my seed to her egg if that's what she wants.
Jerk off in a cup.
I'm only laughing because I had funnier spots to name. But I know that I might actually meet this person one day. So
getting back
but she's
to
super dope as an artist, dude. You gotta look up. Hey, if you're listening, look up Senseless Optimism.
I like them. I like them.
But anyhow, fucking Coogee rap, bro. Fucking Coogee rap. I've been listening to a lot of Coogee rap again.
Coogee rap. What is that?
Everything that it's a rapper. The generation before Nas.
Okay,
I'll say that.
Oh, so like late 80s.
Yeah.
Nas is like, I love Nas.
Nas is.
Do you remember when he had that diss track to Jay-Z?
I know everything.
And like, I remember it had that big bass coming up, and they would always play it.
Woke up this morning.
Yep. I love it.
Yeah, Jay-Z really fucked himself up on that battle.
And I really hate how Jay-Z's trying to like be like a modern version of Basquiat. I'm like, what are you doing?
That's not it.
You don't like stop having his hair. Stop trying to act like you're that.
Actually, the hair is this is theory. This is theory, right? One, he's growing his hair for religious reasons.
Oh, I never thought. Yeah,
and two, once black folks, once we hit a certain fucking age, our hair stops fucking growing. We can't keep cutting it to that fucking nice little Caesar that it, you know what I mean, to where it looks like great. You know what I mean? The fucking middle stops growing. Everything slows down. It's not like it stops growing, but it slows the fuck down.
Yeah.
So the longer we grow our hair, the more hair we have, the less you see that we're getting old.
I know. I get that.
Jay-Z still looks 35 because he has hair. If he had less hair, you'd see his wrinkles more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I just don't like Basquiat is such a one of a kind.
Fucking hair.
Okay, because you got little twist braids.
They're dreads now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is your hair still growing?
They became dreads, yes.
Yeah. Well, I haven't got a haircut in like 6 weeks, so my hair's long.
I didn't want to compliment it because
I wore a hat.
You get weird about compliments.
I do.
Yeah. Drag queen shit, I guess.
Well, yeah.
But you do.
Well, I have to tell you to get this podcast
you deflected
going.
every time I say, "Oh, I'm sorry."
What?
We haven't started? Have we started?
Have we started podcast? Did I hit record? Oh yeah, we've been talking for a half hour
every
so
time
far.
I fucking compliment you, you deflected.
I do?
Yeah, it's a drag queen thing.
It is?
Yes, apparently.
Okay.
I guess you're the only I know officially.
That's true. Well, getting back to Slayyyter.
Yeah, Slayyyter.
So, did you watch? So, she has a music video out for Erotic Electronic and I Love Hollywood. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah. It made me queen out. It's old school Gaga. There's a lot of Gaga references in it. I mean, you can tell because this is the best part about pop music now is Lady Gaga has influenced the whole new generation. So everything has her feel to it.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes complete sense though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how influence happens, right?
Yeah. But she's like taking it to another level.
Was influenced by like maybe 5 people before that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Madonna, David Bowie, Cher,
Rick
Andy
James,
Warhol, Rick James.
A lot of Rick James there.
Yeah. Was he the blind dude?
No. The blind dude is
that
Stevie
sounds
Wonder.
So bad.
Actually, it sounds horrible. It's a completely different genre in person.
Well, I don't listen to piano. I like
blacks.
Gay pop.
You don't
music.
listen to blacks.
I do listen to blacks. I do listen to black music.
So who did you think Rick James was? Because Rick James walks and talks and smacks bitches and burns them with crack pipes.
He is.
Okay, well then who's the blind guy you were thinking about?
Do you think he has an independence card?
All right, blind guys. Ray Charles.
Okay, that's
which is blues.
Yeah,
mainly blues. A little bit of country music, but mainly known for blues and Coca-Cola commercials, or was that Pepsi? I don't know. I think Pepsi. There's the man that's still alive, Stevie Wonder.
Oh,
yeah, which is just
he's blind though.
He's like, they're both blind. Ray Charles and Stevie I'm so fucking high.
I can tell you hit that ball.
Stevie Wonder,
like,
Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles are both blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're the only blind black musicians that you could possibly be thinking of.
I hear
and
that.
Rick James is
I
nowhere near
know
that.
black artists who are trying to do like that whole pop thing, and they do really good.
I mean, we
But,
made
like,
all of it.
Yeah. And I love it when like
We made music.
like Nicki Minaj, people don't realize Nicki Minaj, like, yeah, she's a rapper, but she's also a pop star.
huge pop
Like,
star.
and she like takes that and like takes the whole Gaga stuff. Like, I think they really come in from the same vortex, only Nicki's a rapper and Gaga's a jazz musician.
I think that's interesting. That's interesting. I kind of like that.
I love Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj
I love
is much more of a pop star now than a rapper. You know
But
what
I
mean?
will say she's getting more like rap the more older she gets and less pop. Like her
I think
most.
it's the opposite. I think it's the opposite.
Well, I mean, she still
started
does her
out
single stuff.
rapping.
Yeah, but-
Rapidy rapping. Like
That's
rapidy
true.
rapping is when is when you're taking fucking similes and fucking metaphors and playing with words and you're not just ABC with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I dare her to make a non-sexual verse today and hit number 20.
But I love fucking to her music though.
I can't fuck to her music.
Why not?
I don't know, son, because it's like it's juvenile. I think it's juvenile. I think that there's better nasty music to fuck to.
City
But
Girls
like
is
I
good
said,
fuck
I'm
music.
old. I've said it so many times. I guess I'm just old, you know. But we all get pussy anyway.
You know, sucking dick for a Birkin bag, hooking up a square to my clit.
Are those lyrics? Are those actual lyrics?
I love. It's all about. It's all
That's
about.
why I'm not listening.
Hooking
What the
and,
fuck I look like
and
riding
get-
around like fuck yeah. Hey, nigga, you heard that new City Girls? Hey, nigga, hey, nigga,
That's
you
why
gotta
I'm
hear that
like
new City Girls.
City
my nigga.
Girls.
Oh.
It's like black strippers and gay men love City Girls.
Yeah,
because
I'm
it's all
neither-
about like
I'm neither
sucking
of
dick
those
for a
things.
Birkin bag.
Neither of those things.
Yeah, you gotta listen to City Girls. That's next on the list.
If you own a Birkin bag and we are together,
Yeah.
it's because you bought your own fucking Birkin bag.
So with erotic electronic, you saw the video.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What'd you think of it?
Fucking trippy. Fucking trippy.
Did you
I
get
like-
the high art
I
in
like-
it?
Yeah, absolutely. I could watch that. I think shit like that could be like a whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
I think I would be pulled in more if it was like a full. What was the album like?
Yeah.
90 minutes or so.
Like, I wish instead of just doing music videos for each song and then the visualizers, do like a whole, like take all the 90-minute album and do like a whole like movie of the music. Because then she also has the music video for I Love Hollywood.
Yeah.
And you kind of see like an old school Hollywood vibe, but
totally
like
makes sense.
it's that decline of the superstar.
I think it just makes sense.
Yeah. And she's in like
I
a
feel
full
weird
latex
When you
fetish
say
gear.
old school Gaga, that makes me feel weird because
Well, there's different
didn't Gaga
eras.
come out like 2012?
She came out in 2009.
Okay.
But there's different eras. So there's the Fame era, the Fame Monster era, Born This Way, Art
Aren't
Pop.
those her albums?
Yeah, but that's her
So-
eras.
But her albums are eras, bro?
Yeah.
They're like 2 years apart.
Yeah, but that's her like eras.
Okay.
That's why I'm like this whole bullshit with Taylor Swift, who I fucking
Fascinating.
can't stand, doing her eras tour. Taylor Swift does not necessarily have eras. Lady Gaga has eras because there are distinct differences. I can look
I
at
see
Lady
the argument
Gaga.
that you're having there.
Yeah, I can look at any
makes sense.
performance of Lady Gaga and I can say that's the Fame Monster era.
I 100% agree with
Yes.
that. I have seen, every time I've seen, what's the skinny bitch name? You just said it.
Slayyyter.
Swift.
I hate Taylor Swift. Don't get me
Swift.
started.
Every time I see Swift, I still only see Swift.
Yeah, it's like I don't think she's eras.
And by the way, straight whites, what's up with the whole little boy body? What's up with that?
yeah, I mean she
On
doesn't
some
have
real
any,
shit,
and she's afraid to show her stomach.
only because I can talk
like,
to
girl,
people
like-
now. Guys, what's up with that? Because don't you miss titties and butts? You know what I mean?
I think Lady Gaga's hot as shit. And she's not afraid to show her
See
stomach.
that?
She's not afraid to show her ass.
You
Taylor
know-
Swift's up there. Oh, I had to be in a midriff. I can't show my belly button.
know, man.
Bitch, wear a spank.
I don't know, man. She probably can't show her belly button.
Well, you want to know
there's so many Mormons
that's very true.
spend money
And
on her.
she has all those weird she's big in the Bible Belt. She's big in and youth, all that shit.
So
and
that makes sense.
Also, I think I don't like about
That's
Taylor
why
Swift.
she's a billionaire.
She's
by the
in
way.
her 30s. Stop acting like a fucking high schooler. Constantly putting high school lyrics in, because then 12-year-olds are like, "Oh my god, she's singing to me."
But she's a billionaire though. I think
good for
that's
her.
why now. I
Good
think
for
I think
her.
at some point it's less about artistry. At some point, you have to feed people.
Yeah, I mean,
You have a lot of people working for you.
The only thing that I like about Taylor Swift, I have respect for her for doing a 2-hour and 30-minute concert, live singing, no lip syncing.
dope.
And
Did she
dancing.
really?
Yes, the Eras tour. It's about 3 hours,
No
and she
shit.
does not lip. She does everything herself.
I didn't know that.
That is a feat that not a lot of people can do.
Not at all.
I
I'll
also
actually give
her
that up to her right now. That's actually dope.
I give her props for that, and I give her props for writing her own music. That's it. I do
Does
not
she
like.
really?
I think otherwise she's basic.
No, I didn't picture any of that. You
Yeah.
should have started with that, bro. I didn't fucking know that at
but
all.
I mean, but I
because that
prefer
makes a huge
Gaga.
difference.
I'm a Gaga gay. I'm not a Taylor Swift gay. But then cut all that shit. I'm a Madonna gay. Okay, Madonna is the original. She is Queen Bee.
You're okay with how she looks right now today?
Oh, I don't give a fuck what she looks like. It's fucking Madonna.
So
I will say she is a little. I feel like she's getting a little cultural appropriationist with black culture.
That's not.
But
ever
at
gonna
the
be a problem.
same time,
It's never gonna be a problem.
at the same
bro.
time, Madonna has always done that.
you can't.
You know, she dated
can't-
Basquiat.
You can't be built like an army ant. And
That's true.
And cultural appropriators.
Because she got a
she
big
puts on a
butt.
fucking no. That is
she
not what a
purposely
big butt is.
She wanted a big
That
black
is
butt.
not what. Have you seen it?
Yes.
That is not what a big butt is, man.
No, because
What?
it's fake.
Look up Persephone on IG right now. Look up.
I don't got
fucking-
Wi-Fi in here.
All these goddamn.
I don't got Wi-Fi at your house.
I could tell you my password, but we're on a fucking podcast.
Exactly.
Right now.
But I mean, no, but the thing I love about Madonna though is because Taylor Swift did this fucking Eras tour, and then fucking Madonna's like, "Oh, bitch, hold my beer," and she fucking came out there and was like, "You want to see some real eras? Because my eras go back from the '80s."
but-
And Madonna's the same thing as Gaga. Is she has distinct eras. I can look at Madonna a performance and say from the last 40 years and say that's the erotic era.
Did Madonna pull in the
That's the
same
blo-
numbers or something like that?
Madonna, no, because she was the original.
But did Madonna go on tour as well? Did she pull in the same numbers that she used to be able to?
No,
Or the
she
Taylor Swift
just
numbers?
did 6 shows in London to open the show, and every show was sold out.
Okay.
Madonna still has a major fan base.
Yeah, there's lots of old people still alive.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
good.
I would
It's
go.
good
I'm
healthcare.
going to see it. I'm
It's
seeing
good
it in
healthcare
DC, and I'm
in the
seeing it in
EU.
Vegas.
Really?
I love Madonna. I've seen Madonna 2 times. I've seen Lady Gaga 15 times.
I know Madonna is not going to sing anything a cappella.
Oh,
ever.
fuck no.
Fucking ever.
Her voice is not like a prayer-ish. Getting back to Wendy Williams. That's auto-tune.
Didn't catch that one at all.
She's trying to rap more. I will say my favorite album of Madonna
is trying to rap more.
She's incorporating more rap. She also had Nas on one of her songs most recently. Madonna. My favorite Madonna, Erotica, is my favorite album of her. It came out in 1994. I love it when she got real slutty like that. My mom, when she was pregnant with me, she went to the Blonde Ambition tour.
You hear that, Mom? It's your fucking fault.
I already
You
said
hear
this on
that,
the
Mom?
podcast.
Did you really say that?
Yeah, I said it on when I just edited the Thanksgiving one and put out to be out.
Okay.
It'll be by the time this comes out.
I'm an asshole, by the way. I haven't listened to any of the other podcasts.
Well, you need to listen
I'm
to
in
it.
my own world. I'm really not a good friend. I want everyone to know that I'm trying to be a better friend.
You're fine.
Nah, man, I should listen to you more.
It's
I really
fun.
do.
My podcast is fun.
You guys are
But I've said this. I was conceived at a Van Halen concert at Merriweather in Columbia.
Yeah.
And then my mom,
Hardcore.
when I was she was 6 months pregnant with me, she saw Madonna's Blind Ambition tour at the
I wasn't
Capitol
done
Arena.
yet. Was it in a tent? I wasn't done when you were conceived.
No,
in
I
a
think it was on the
tent
lawn. I think they
or
were
just
fucked up on the lawn at Merriweather.
on just a towel. Was there at
Yeah,
least
it
a
was
towel?
either at the middle of the concert or after the concert.
That's hardcore. I love
Yeah.
that. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, so that explains me perfectly.
Yeah, it actually does.
Yeah, but though Madonna is my mom. I remember I would be singing "Justify My Love" on the back porch at 8 years old, pretending the pole of the deck was a stripper pole, and my mom's like, "Oh my god, don't!"
There were so many other things.
I love Madonna.
Okay.
And Erotica is my favorite Madonna, hands down. My second favorite is her Rebel Heart album that came out in 2015. And that album, I mean, she has so many good tracks on that, but my favorite is it's called Wendy Vichy something. It's like VVV something, and it has Nas on it.
I will hunt that down.
Hunt down Rebel Heart. Rebel Heart by Madonna. That album is...
What year was that?
2015.
Holy shit.
I mean, it is some of her best stuff ever.
Huh. It's an interesting Nas.
Like, Rebel Heart's really good. MDMA's okay. Confessions on the Dance Floor, her one that came out in 2004, is really good. Ray of Light is Davey's favorite.
My favorite Madonna was her Topless, and I don't remember what year that was.
Yeah, but I mean, you see
that after Like a Virgin.
Do you see
it was early on?
Yeah,
but it was always like
you're probably thinking of the erotic era. Because that was like her sex book.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
whoa!
Which
dude,
came
I forgot about the sex book.
I have 3 copies.
I totally forgot about the sex book.
Yeah.
Why would you have 3 copies?
Because I have one copy
that pervert, are you?
I love it.
You're a pervert.
I have one copy
that's
that's locked away that I never opened. That's like the one that I'm going to sell that's worth a lot of money.
Hold on a second. I feel like
what?
Pervert. I just want to.
I love it's Madonna.
Pervert. Okay.
I love it because she's rimming Vanilla Ice in the book. She's like,
no.
Yeah, No. You've never seen the sex book?
I mean,
I'll have to bring it over. So I have one that's open that I read, and I read it like once a month. It's my favorite.
I actually have to see this. This is like a relic from my childhood that I just knew of.
Do I have it on my...
I've only seen pictures.
I think I have a digital copy on my iPad. Let
me... What a sicko.
I know, because it's like I look at it all the time.
Why?
Because it's my fave.
So much other things have happened. Didn't you know?
Well, it's Madonna.
There's a Ninja Turtles movie that came out earlier this year.
Fuck Ninja Turtles. I want to see Madonna.
How fucking dare you,
I want to see Madonna. Oh,
that's your fucking problem.
I did just read. I don't think I have it on
Your parents should have gave you Ninja Turtles. Or at least, like...
I mean, probably.
Power Rangers or something.
Well, I mean...
Something aggressive. I mean, jeez. Jeez,
Do parents. I have it? I got my... MAGA Mom stand-up set. Oh, I got a stand-up set list. I do get down with Barbies. I gotta pee real quick.
Please.
Hold on. Let's pause this and pee. I gotta pee.
Go ahead. It's the room with the toilet.
Okay, I just had to start over. Whatever. Okay, we're recording. I had to pee.
Keep your dick away. And
what I've drank. Let me tell you about my day today.
Yeah.
I was up till 3 last night because I'm in the process of doing some stuff for Zenobia Darling Creative and just my art.
Vague. You're always so vague.
What do you mean vague?
You're always so vague about your plans and what you're doing.
Well, I'm applying for residencies in out west. Oh. So I miss the West Coast.
Okay.
I miss the West Coast. Maryland, I'm always going to be anchored here. I'm always going to be back here. I'm a West Coast person. I just need the desert.
I can see that.
I'm a man of the desert.
You love what you love.
Yeah, and I've been doing stuff for that. Plus, I was doing research for this podcast and other stuff. So it's up till 3. I got too stoned, and so that I didn't really fall asleep till like 4, and then I woke up at 10 because that fucking stupid alert that came. Did you get the alert? Police activity in your area?
No, it was in Conowingo.
Well, don't bother me. You know, unless there's a shooting on my street, don't fucking bother me.
That's terrible. But
you know,
I mean, they weren't specific about what. They just said stay inside.
No, it's probably some boring white bitch that fell and hit her face on the curb.
That's probably some.
But like, don't you know? But that's fucking in Conowingo. Like, we're in Havre de Grace. Like,
it's just an active shooter that got away.
Up.
I think that they should just include those types of warnings with the weather, since it happens so fucking often. Yeah, but it's like, you know, every damn day it's like an alert. But so I get woken up by that, and then I'm dragging all day. I tried to work out, only got half my workout done. Right. And then I had to go to Rofo to get an iced coffee because I was dragging that much. Whack.
Yeah.
Double whack. Iced coffees from Rofo are shit.
They're really good.
Shit.
Really?
Complete.
You know what I do?
Dog water.
So if you get a iced coffee, a large iced coffee, it's $2.99. But if you scan the cup and say it's a large fountain soda, it's $1.69. So I do that to self-checkout. So I haven't been paying.
That's fair. That's actually completely fair.
Yeah.
Do that, everyone.
That's why I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
I support that.
And I mean, they have pumpkin spice right now, and they have like an update, or what is it? An expanded upon Keurig machine.
Aren't those spices available all year?
Oh, of course it is.
Come on.
But they also have pumpkin spice, and they have the good chewy ice. They have the good chewy ice.
Oh, you're a slut, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
so
I mean,
here's the
right
thing.
There,
here's the thing. No, hold on. Here's the thing. Now, when you say chewy ice, I've never heard the term before, but I do know what you mean.
It's on the cup.
There is a certain... It's on the cup?
It has a little thing that says with chewy ice.
Oh, I'm thinking about the... Am I thinking about the right kind of... Like the ice...
Yeah, it's like
that
ice
is just,
chips.
Yeah.
It's like smaller, and it's kind of slushy.
Hoes love slushy ice.
Yeah.
Ice that you can chew on and break. It's always a hoe thing.
Yeah.
What is that? What's the connection there? Are you a hoe?
I mean,
is you a hoe?
Am I? Am I?
Don't ask me.
Am I?
Don't ask me.
I might be.
Fuck.
Well, I mean, I had you listen. So
Zinkies.
So
Jinkies
well,
is what I say.
Do you think Slayyyter's a hoe?
Oh, definitely.
She's
no
hot
doubt.
though.
No doubt. No
well, I mean,
doubt.
that's her whole brand.
She's down to get down.
So erotic electronic.
Yeah.
Getting back to Slayyyter.
Beautiful thing.
Do you think she does chewy ice?
Yes. Absolutely. Fully.
Well, they don't got Rofo in West Hollywood.
I know she can gargle some ice if she needed to. You know what I mean?
I can gargle some
ice. Put it
ice.
that way. You know what I mean?
And I sat there and was typing emails before I came here, and I was chomping on the ice.
No, this bitch is definitely down. Now back to the artistry of
Slayyyter.
The actual album, though. Like, I feel like I kind of knew when everything was gonna happen. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Even like where her lyric, I wasn't wowed by anything.
What was your favorite lyric from her?
I can't think of a favorite lyric.
Okay, there's a few,
but there's things that were like, oh wow, that's good. But at no point that I wasn't blown out of the water, and I feel guilty for having to tell you that.
No, I get that because she does. That's something that I have noticed.
You love it.
I
and
love
I don't
it
love
because,
it as much.
well, also because I'm a gay man and I love gay pop music like that. But I also like high art of pop music because it's like candy. It's easy on the eyes. It's easy to the ears.
Yeah.
And her music has that. But then she also puts in, like, there's always a dark undertone to all of her songs.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if you listen to a lot of it. Like, there's Rhinestone. Let me just pull
Like
up.
I said, I just put that 2 days into listening to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, if you listen to like Miss Belladonna, like that's a dark song. There's the fucking album because I got it saved. Another person I usually listen to though is Kim Petras because she's an album called Slut Pop.
Slut Pop sounds fun.
That's good.
Sounds fun.
Where is it?
And I'm not anti-slut, by the way, guys. Just for those listening. For those sluts
that's how you get your dick sucked.
That are interested in...
Well, Slayyyter also has another album. It's called Troubled Paradise. That one's a good one, too.
I like good titles.
But that one's dark because she has a song called Clouds. And in it, she goes, sometimes I wish I was dead. I never thought I'd end up here. Like, it's a very, like...
What?
It's an EDM pop song.
Why didn't that connect?
With, like, really dark lyrics about suicidal ideation.
Nothing connected with me like that. Like, not like now that you're repeating it back.
I think you need to get stoned and really dive, like, play it while you're listening to the lyrics. Like, reading the lyrics.
Yeah.
Because this album had that darkness.
Okay.
You know, and it has that whole, like, I mean, I Love Hollywood. That's another album, or another music video she had.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, she's talking about, like, how she got in Hollywood and was, like, torn down because now she's doing coke and shit.
Whoa, I thought that was, like, almost, not glorifying it, but I thought that was, like, more of a celebration of it.
I mean, it is.
Maybe I took it wrong.
It is.
You know what I mean?
That's what I love about her because
that's fascinating.
You watch it and you listen to it and you're like, hold on, like you're like this sounds like it's basic pop music, but the more you look at it, you're like or listen to it, you're kind of like there's something more going on with her.
She's a really dope, delicate bitch. I can't wait to listen to her shit again.
Yeah, you gotta listen to the song "Daddy as Fuck."
Stretch her out mentally.
Her she gets stretched out a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's definitely it's good.
Where were we?
Would you listen to her again?
Oh, I'm going to, but only because of you.
Okay.
I'm not allured back into it.
Okay.
You know who else sounds gay to me?
Who?
Chromeo.
Do I know Chromeo?
You probably know Chromeo.
Let me get.
It's just a band. It's just two dudes. It's a singer and a musician.
Well, I mean, I probably
or a producer, and they just make very.
Are they on SoundCloud?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you know what
They're
Davey
huge.
took me to?
They're huge.
An expressive dance thing by DJ.
Have you interviewed Davey yet?
No, he's coming. I got something planned for him.
Oh God. Why'd you say it like that?
I got something.
I can't
planned
wait.
for him.
I can't wait. So, what did he do?
So he took me a few weeks ago. We went to Baltimore, to Hamden, to one of his DJ friends does like an expressive movement class, or like.
Oh, he invited me to that, dude.
Yeah.
It was fucked up.
It was an interesting night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was so interesting about the night?
Just some meth addict bitch who has like a yoga YouTube like punched him in the face.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
It was a whole thing. And I'm
no.
like, and the whole week, that whole weekend was just a nightmare.
Bitch punched him in the face.
Yes. She was all like lovey-dovey trying to flirt with him, and you know how he's like a fish with a lure with that shit. And like she just got weird out of nowhere and like just full on punched him.
Davey is a chick magnet, but a lot of those chicks are crazy.
Yes.
And that's what happens with crazy chicks sometimes.
He's fascinated by...
I don't want him to change. Don't change, Davey. Get better, sure, but don't change.
I mean, he's attractive.
You can evolve, but you don't have to change.
I have thoughts on Davey. I'll tell you offline, but...
I know. Davey, you're the greatest. I wish
he
I
is
was
the greatest. I love it. But yeah, it was the whole. I mean, it was interesting and like I don't know. It's just that's not my thing.
It's a good thing I wasn't there. I would have body slammed the bitch, bro.
Oh,
I body slammed the bitch for Dave, bro.
Well,
I body slammed the bitch, no problem.
Well, I got
status.
back at her, so I won't tell you what I did. But
well, you're gonna tell me.
So after this, we're going to slam poetry at Gallery 220 with Jenny.
Fuck
it's
yes.
lit.
Fuck yes.
So how many years have you been doing slam poetry?
I mean, altogether, I'll just say like 4 years.
Okay.
But I started in my teens down south in Fayetteville, North Carolina, under this lovely lady named Miss Asasitu. I don't even remember where I met her. I think it might have been through school. It might have just been one of the after school things that I did trying to get into like spoken word, because I would like at first, I mean, it was just all rap. It was just all straight bars. And you know, I would go to like local parties and like parks and shit like that, and I just rap with whoever's there rapping. Just you know what I mean? It'd be fun. I'd also go to the mall all the time. You know what I mean? This is like when I'm fucking 14, 15.
Yeah.
I'm going to the mall on Saturdays to, you know, I'm going to FYE. I'm going to listen to some fucking music.
That brings back memories.
And there's an arcade. I went to the arcade and shit. And if there's anybody outside performing in the lobby, then, you know, I just wait for my turn, and then I would just rap against them. And then anyway, I just did a lot of performing. And then Mr. Sasatu got me into actual spoken word. And that was around the time that Def Poetry came out, actually. Yeah. Russell Simmons' Def Poetry on HBO. Fucking insane.
I remember watching that.
Blew my fucking mind, because I saw poets that were world-renowned poets doing their thing next to world-renowned hip-hop artists. And then that kind of made the marriage. It kind of showed me what the marriage was between the two. So I got deeper into spoken word then. When I got up here to Maryland, I probably made 2 stops somewhere here locally in Grace, and then once in DC, and then I stopped because life just got busy. So,
because I remember the slam poetry, I think in August, you went up and did it.
Yeah.
Because I did it too, but like you were like, and you pulled at me, you were giving excuses how you weren't good, and then you went up there and fucking slayed.
I was rusty. My excuses were just that I was rusty. I'm still rusty as fuck.
But like, it was good.
It was good.
Because like, I remember it worked out. When I went to Towson, a lot of the, like, in a lot of my acting classes, we would do slam poetry to, like, warm up for scenes.
Yeah.
And that's where I got into stand-up doing it, because that time, I'm not really good at, like the spoken word, like, getting, like, the rhymes going, but I would start doing, like, my stand-up comedy and just kind of, like, my little hacky Kathy Griffin bullshit. And then I was like, oh, I'm good at stand-up comedy.
Yeah. Once you get loose into it, it's all so, they're all so related. You know what I mean? That's what I love about it so much. I just want to be in front of people and make people feel something.
Yeah.
That's what I found out about myself, especially over the last few months here.
You're a performer.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I just want to be there. Like, I don't even have to be the star. I'm so happy being a fucking solid sidebar. You know what I mean? I just love it so fucking much that sometimes I kind of get in my way about how much I love it. You know what I mean? Like, tonight, I don't think I'm going up tonight just because I have 2 or 3 great things that aren't finished. And if I finish them in a rush...
Well, Davey's going up.
I can't... Well, he's going to hold it down then.
Yeah.
You know
I had something, because last time... So I had a poem in Las Vegas that I wrote and that I performed. And then I did it. And I hadn't touched it in, like, 6 years. So then I just did it, and Jenny was like, just do it, it'll be good. Talking about how, like, I had a sugar daddy, all that stuff. And meanwhile, there was, like, kind of like the bougie Havre de Grace art people there. Like, I always say we're, like, the next generation, but we still haven't, like, there's still, like, a divide between, like, us and them.
Because we haven't taken it.
Yeah, and a lot of them were there, and and so that made me uncomfortable, because I was like, I don't want to tell these people that I had a sugar daddy when I lived in Vegas. I mean,
it's pretty wild.
Stuff like that, but I just fucking did it, and then I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I made people laugh, and then, like, I mean, tonight, if I do go, if Jenny calls on me, I'll just go up there and do like a stand-up thing, because that's what you can do. But it's,
I'm like I can feel my lungs closing in on themselves right now.
Yeah.
Just thinking about going up and not knowing what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I'll just be there, because I want to support Davey. I want to support Jenny.
I'm totally going to be there. I want to support.
I'm going to try to get Jenny on the podcast, too, because I love
Jenny.
Jenny
Is a fucking phenom.
She's a Vegas bitch.
And I haven't even talked. Is she really?
Yeah.
I know nothing about her.
We
but
connect
her
on that.
Energy is just so much, man. It's just... yeah.
So what topics do you normally talk about with
I'm
slam poetry?
I'm pro Jenny.
Because you were talking about, like, fucking bitches and, like...
Well, that's one of my problems, actually.
You fuck a lot of bitches?
No, not anymore. No. No, like, one of my problems with the things that I write, I feel like too much of the stuff that I write is about me. And I feel like the best stuff is about something larger. You know what I mean? So even, like, my personal best stuff that's about me and what I go through, I don't like as much as the stuff that I hear or that I would like to write that are about something bigger. Because I feel like ego is just kind of gross at some point. And another thing to that point that you said, a lot of things are just mad sexual that don't have to be. You know what I mean? I don't want to be I don't want to pigeonhole myself as one thing or the other.
Yeah.
The same thing with comedy, actually. As a black comedian, I feel like it'd be mad whack if I just had mad black jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It gets boring after a while.
Yeah, because I'm speaking to every fucking body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I have more in common with everyone than I do with just black people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Black folks is my family, and they're going with me anyway. Yeah. So I don't need to pander to them. They're already with me. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's how it's like, I can talk about gay stuff, but then it's like,
That's one thing I wanted to point out.
What's up?
With the gay stuff that I've been checking out lately, that you've been sending my way. Everything's super fucking gay.
Yeah.
There's so many this is such a dumb way of saying it. But there's so many things that I don't know, man. Gay doesn't have to be the point.
There's also a lot of, like...
You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
kind of like if you go on stage, if you only say gay jokes...
Yeah, and I don't.
You're going to get bored. You would get bored with
so
yourself.
Boring. Gay people can be, like...
Yeah.
Even when I perform with a gay room, it's like...
Yeah.
It gets so boring.
If there's a gay movie... It's going to be much more successful if it has 3 or 4 other categories of people in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other than
you got to kind of balance it out.
Yeah.
Because it's like, most people know a gay person. And also, the one thing I will say is a lot of gay audiences can go there. Mm-hmm. Like, a lot of there's certain stuff that you can say in a gay audience that you can't say in, like, anywhere else. Like, I did a stand-up set at a queer art space in Baltimore, like, in June.
Yeah.
And I said stuff there that I couldn't say up here. I could be a little bit more...
Like, give me an example. I can't even picture.
I made a joke about guys comparing blossoms. That face just...
Oh.
Do you know what a blossom is?
I hope not.
So, when a guy gets into fisting...
All right.
It's an anal prolapse.
I know, I got it. Yeah. I totally got it now.
But I
totally got it now.
I made that joke and it killed.
That's hardcore. That's
a
hardcore
but I can't
joke.
say that shit up here.
Dude, you should totally go for it.
But I know guys that
go for it.
Like,
you should totally
one of my friends
do
is
that
a porn
joke.
star, and he'll like him and this other guy, like, we were at a club. This was like in 2017. Yeah. They literally were comparing pulled their pants down and were like comparing each other's blossoms.
That is insane.
And I'm like, what?
They're both white, right?
Yeah.
See, white guys are gay. Just to to get it out there.
Well, also,
white guys
I also
are gay
find
by
it really
default.
fascinating. I love the gay dudes. Like, you see this on Real House of Atlanta a lot, who are like wearing heels, wearing a shit ton of makeup, wearing purses. Mm-hmm. But there's something about, I've noticed that more in the black community than the white community, and I find that fascinating.
What exactly? What do you notice more?
Black gay men are more flamboyant, and they're more, there's something I've noticed where it's like, you watch Real House of Atlanta, you have Miss J. Like, there's something more, they're not trans.
Here's my 2 cents on that.
Yeah.
It's because they're emulating something that's in their house. And you're emulating something that's on your TV. It's the distance.
That's true.
But
I mean, they have purses. They
know how that bitch wakes up in the morning. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
them niggas, that's their mama and their grandmother that they're copying. Their aunt,
their aunt.
Their aunt. But that's I still speak right. But still, though, I mean, from the outside looking in, it seems like all of gays, you're just doing blackface, bro. You're just doing black lady face. Actually, not blackface, black lady face. I don't know if I'm coining this term.
But then also, where that also comes from? What? Most hair and makeup people are gay men.
Well, duh.
And it's so it's kind of like...
Wait, hold on. Most hair and makeup people, more gay men than females?
A lot of gay men do hair and makeup, and that's their main
females
thing.
To gay men. How, what's the ratio?
And there's a difference between just hair, salon people, but when you actually get into hair and makeup in the entertainment industry, most of the time it's gay men.
Okay. I can see that.
And it's either gay men or it's really butch punk lesbians.
Motherfuckers are dedicated to it.
Yeah. And there's also, and I have heard this before, where a lot of people, they don't want their hair and makeup done unless it's a gay man.
Yeah, because who's going to know?
But also, the thing that cracks me up is it's what came first? So these gay men were doing makeup for these black celebrities, and then they started emulating them, or was it so what came first? But I think it's just a merry friendship, because there's
definitely black exploitation films did a lot for the gay community. That's when black women were first shown off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would say there's nothing more compelling
than... That's when they could dress down and actually be themselves and show that sassiness and show how to walk. The hips of a black woman, when she's really throwing them shits out there, what the fuck else would you emulate? That's the biggest hips there are.
That's very true.
I mean? That's the most hipsiest hips there are. So why wouldn't you emulate that?
Yeah.
Black lady face. I'm gonna get hate mail.
You can't get canceled.
I can't get canceled, but I can get hate mail, nigga. That shit is black lady face.
But I mean, I always find that very fascinating. Though. Right. I find that's a very interesting dichotomy of
It is interesting
because there is also a big friendship between gay men and black women.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, we were talking about Wendy Williams to start this. Wendy Williams, I mean,
bitches hate competition, and you're all bitches. All right, so here's my theory on that. You're all bitches, and bitches hate competition. When I say bitches, I don't mean individual women. Those individual women are women to be respected as women. But if we gaggle them all up in a fucking group, you're all bitches. There's no competition between black women and gay men. I think most women are, in general. I think that any rational woman is going to agree with me and not hate me because of these things that I'm saying. But yeah, women, or just people in general. Mm-hmm. People in general are just egotistical. You know what I mean? True. But it's just more annoying from you broads.
That's true. I mean, I always say I think black women should rule the world because I think things would be a lot easier, a lot smoother, a lot more fun. They do rule
the world. They just can't run shit. They just can't run shit.
That's very true.
Because you guys got bad days, and those bad days will blow us all up. But yeah, I mean, we're following you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We're taking note. We're going to tell y'all that, bitch, shut up, bitch.
Well, you know what I can't
and do exactly what you told us to do.
That's true. You know what I've noticed gay men doing a lot?
I've been drinking and smoking, by the way, guys.
I've been drinking too, so we're kind of...
I'm talking my shit.
What time is it?
I want to be entertaining.
It is 4:21 on a Thursday afternoon.
Right on.
Rainy, beautiful day.
I'm going to hit this bong again. Derek told me not to.
No, wait till we're done, because, I can't... getting stoned...
I'm going to fucking super stoned.
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to make it sound like I'm going to do it. Make it sound like I'm going to do it.
Where are we at? Damn, we've been talking for a while.
I don't care. This is fun as fuck.
Yeah. So Halloween just happened.
Yeah. Good time.
How do you feel about Halloween? How was Halloween?
I fucking love Halloween.
Halloween's the best.
I didn't pass out any candy this year. This is actually my first year off entirely.
Did your independence card not go through?
I don't get one. I actually don't qualify. I make too much money monthly.
Damn.
Which is fucking disgusting.
That is.
If you guys could look inside of my refrigerator, it's fucking disgusting how I don't make enough to get a little bit of fucking help. Single father, doesn't matter, but whatever. I fucking fell asleep early. And no one banged on I blocked off my porch. But still, usually people get through and bang on the door.
Do you get a lot of trick-or-treaters here? Because
I used to. I didn't this year.
No, my grandmother, she lives over 3 blocks away. She said she used to get hundreds of trick-or-treaters, and now she gets she said she got 4.
Oh wow!
I was at my dad's house up on the hill. He had 2. Mm-hmm. My mom had none. She's on the hill too, and
I think COVID put a lot of shock through people.
Yeah,
and we're still.
Well, they all want to do that trunk-or-treat bullshit.
It's stupid.
I'm like, go door to door with a pillowcase, getting candy, dressed as in a black hoodie with a scream mask.
I did have haunted looking wreath on my front door for all of October.
Yeah.
So my lady mailman, just refused to put shit through my door because I don't.
You got a mail slot.
I don't have a fucking mailbox. I have a mail slot. And I don't know if she's fucking, what do they call it that go door to door? Jehovah's Witness or whatever the fuck she is. But she would not open my fucking door to put the mail through.
People get weird about how I found this a lot.
It's a plastic wreath, bro.
A lot of the deep Christian people get very uncomfortable with Halloween because they say it's witchcraft and it's devil worshipping when it's not.
How come they don't get as deep about Jesus coming back?
But it's ridiculous because it's you go to any church, they're doing witchcraft. So it's shut the fuck up. It's Halloween.
The only proof that Jesus is black is that nigga is not back yet.
He's Middle Eastern. He's Middle Eastern.
No, but he's late. The point that I'm saying, he's late. This is what I'm saying. He should have been here by now. It's clearly black. He should have been here 2000.
What is that thing? That's a reef on the...
Oh, no, that's just a regular cool reef.
Okay.
My homegirl Micah gave to me. She's dope. Shout out to Micah.
Ooh. But, I mean...
Good.
But people get so weird about Halloween, though. I thought that was a Halloween decoration.
No, it's just black and white. This is dope.
I like it.
It's really dope.
But yeah, so Halloween is Halloween. Do you have any paranormal activity happen here?
I don't think so.
Because
I think that all of the shit that occurs with me is usually through dreams.
Okay.
I think that the spirits that do come by kind of drop messages or whatever whenever I'm in the right mode to pick those up.
Yeah.
In the right frequency or whatever, whether I'm asleep or I'm just awake at that time of day. But I haven't had any actual, like, nothing happens on this corner. That's why I love it here so much. This is an actual peaceful corner.
It is very peaceful down here, but I do know that there is a lot of paranormal activity that happens in the projects where we're at.
Yeah.
Yeah. My neighbor the other day, I mean, she was telling me how she has an imp in her backyard that lives near Lily Run.
You mentioned that. What's
which
an
I'm
imp?
like,
What's an imp?
it's a German demon troll.
Okay.
Like in mythology,
So
but she was trying to say, yeah, there's like an imp. It lives near Lily Run, and like it's on Bloomsbury. I thought there was something looking at me in the window like a month ago.
What's it do?
I'm pretty sure it was the imp.
What's the imp do?
It's like, I don't know, it just causes chaos and mischief.
What kind? I want to know.
I don't know. Oh,
wanna
hey,
know, like-
there's somebody.
Fuck! Hey, Mike, I was just talking about you. Why don't you come on in?
Well, I mean, you also work at like a nearby factory, so
Yeah, well,
is that building haunted?
Most likely. They say that they say that Bob's still there, but it's so funny. Bob, is it Bob or Bill? Bill. I forgot his name. Starts with a B.
He's gonna slap you in the face next time he goes in.
No. He actually had a terrible stutter. Bob used to work in the fucking warehouse. He had a terrible stutter, so I used to tell people that if you listen closely, you can hear him go boo 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 boo.
Well, I mean, so
Fuck you, Bob.
there is paranormal experiences that happen at like your work.
I can see that. I can see that, but I don't.
I mean, my dad used to work at Avonic, and I mean that building is haunted as hell.
Okay.
I mean, I know
it.
a man died by suicide in the 60s there.
That'll do it.
And that used to be my dad's old lab. That's haunted. But the whole plant, the whole
What
slate,
kind of a lab?
a paint lab.
Paint lab.
They're a silica factory.
Oh.
So they make synthetic silica that's in toothpaste, paint. Oh. So there's different. I remember my dad saying there's like, I think it's like toothpaste and like paint.
No shit.
Yeah.
And he committed suicide in the
Died
lab?
by suicide.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't.
Why'd you correct me?
Saying committed suicide sounds like he's committing a sin when he just died by mental illness.
Well, committed is just that you dedicated to the idea of doing this.
But I mean, I feel like committed sounds like it's a sin, though. Like you committed a sin.
If you believe in sins, I suppose.
Yeah.
But, okay.
I like died by suicide.
Fine, died by suicide.
Yeah,
A
so
suicide came by and knocked
Or
him
he
over there.
suicided himself.
He slipped on a suicide.
Then when I was doing research, because I actually have done a paranormal investigation there, one of the buildings used to be run by the Catholic Church like 100 years ago for unwed mothers.
No shit.
Yeah.
No shit.
And then and then when I talk around to people, ask around about the paranormal activity in the building, like they've all said that the most paranormal activity happens in this one building on the site, and that was the one place where that school was.
Wow, that's fucking wild.
Yeah, and then I had a psychic come out because I was I wanted to grid my property just to kind of protect everything.
Yeah.
And he was saying that there's a lot of Native American spirits near Lily Run that are all over this area because this apparently was like where a lot of Native Americans like had a campsite at and like lived at.
Yeah, I do feel that. I actually do feel.
Yeah.
I do feel that vibe.
And I know that like several of my neighbors have said they always see shadow people. They always see.
My brother definitely thought he saw shit, but he had terrible sight. But I do remember my great aunt. What's that loopiness of being old? Alzheimer's. She had Alzheimer's, and
dementia.
I just call it loopiness. She had the loopiness, and it seemed like she was speaking for someone else at times.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's related. But it always just felt like that seems like a good avenue to talk to the people in the living world through that person. I think that you have to be in a certain space.
Yeah.
I think you just have to be in a certain space, and if you refuse that bullshit around you, then it's not going to come around you so much. Personally, spirits aren't really welcome here. If you're gone, you're gone. And that's
I mean, also to me, it's like this is like it's your house, your space. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want no random spirits coming. I mean, I feel my grandmother all the time.
I think they respect that.
I see my grandfather all the time, but it's like that I don't mind.
Yeah.
But like I don't want no like random ghosts saying, come and say hey. I don't want no imp in my house.
You say that, but if you're going looking, you're going to go find it.
Well, I find it, but they're not welcome in my house. And I have had a few spirits try to follow me home.
Sounds like a double standard.
You want to see the East Baltimore Dundalk bitch come out of me.
Double standard. I think that's a double standard.
How is it double standard?
Because the rules that those spirits go by are not the spirits that you go by. But
at the same time,
unlocked door or not. You know what I mean?
Also, this is
either we're talking or we're not talking.
Yeah. No, I can talk all the time. You're just not talking to me when I turn off in my damn house.
That's what I mean.
And I had a spirit follow. I was doing ghost hunting in Havdares at the state.
Yeah.
And I had a spirit follow me home.
Yeah.
And the minute I saw it, I flipped the fuck out and was like, get the hell out of my house. We're not doing this. Staged everything. Finally gone. And it's like, don't come in my house.
Well, but it's your fault.
But also,
you invited it into your house.
I know how to set the boundary. But also, like, you're the higher energetic being. You can put your boundaries up.
Higher energetic being, please.
Yeah, you have more power than a lot of the spirit world, and it's like you.
Oh, you mean we do?
Yeah, we as humans.
Oh, yeah,
and you
absolutely.
can put the boundaries up, and it's like, you know, I don't care if they're on the porch. You're not coming in the damn house.
Yeah, just make it known.
You know, and my house is sealed. I got black salt all around it. I sage once a week.
Yeah, them short shorts.
I don't got no shorts. I got on.
That nigga followed you into the house.
Well,
that's what happened.
I mean, I've had a lot of, and also I had an ex-boyfriend send me a haunted doll. I didn't know it was haunted.
Send you a haunted doll?
Yeah, he thought it was romantic.
Haunted doll?
Oh, haunted dolls love me.
Get the fuck out of here.
You've never dealt with a haunted doll?
Why? Why is that even a sentence? Are you
haunted dolls?
Kidding me?
Because this is so. In my paranormal research, I have found that a lot of pedophiles, when they die, they don't want to cross over because they're going to have to atone for their sins, and you got to pay the piper, so they don't want to cross over into the light. So what do?
For those listening, I am looking at him like he's fucking insane.
How am I being insane? This is all my paranormal research.
Go on with the dolls.
So a lot of like creepy people who've done some real bad things, they don't want to cross over, so they kind of are stuck in this plane. They'll attach to items, and a lot of times they'll attach to dolls because they want to be near kids. Whoa. Isn't that fucked up? That is, wow. I have experienced that. Most haunted dolls have that, and most haunted toys have some type of deviant spirit attached to them.
That's easily the most fucked up thing I've heard today.
It's fucked up. It's pretty
fucked up. It's pretty fucked up.
Like, I was just dealing with a haunted doll in Havdares, and sure enough, and that it was when I was messing with it, I make sure to have clear boundaries. And when I start feeling it,
you know how excited I would be if Michael Jackson took over my Alf doll. You know what I mean? Like if Michael Jackson picked just the right doll, I'd be so honored.
Well, I have heard that Michael Jackson is in he haunts
heaven. In heaven.
I don't think he's crossed over.
Michael Jackson's in heaven, where Michael Jackson belongs. Where his music came from.
That's true, but I don't think he's crossed over.
He probably wouldn't.
And there is a difference between a spirit that crossed over and a spirit that has crossed over that can come back.
I think that you get one chance. You get one chance to decide when it's time to decide. You got to stay or
you get
go.
Reincarnated.
But if you stay, you got to stay. It's going to be boring, man.
Yeah.
Don't stay, bro.
I got to take you ghost hunting with me.
All right, fine. But we need I don't know, more people. I'd prefer if there was another brown person, but whatever.
Linnea?
Huh?
Linnea?
Sure. I said another brown person. But okay.
I will say ghost hunting with black people is better than ghost hunting with white people.
God, look, here's the thing.
I used to ghost hunt all the time. I told you I used to date a guy that was a voodoo priest, and he was the best to ghost hunt with.
If something happens to me, all of my family members will be like, he was out there with them white boys. That'll be the only fucking answer. He was out there with them white boys.
Yeah, I do know that.
And I'm not going too far out from civilization with only. I guess I will because I hear myself saying it. But come on, we're not going far out, guys. I need to.
There's tons of ghosts in Havdares. We could probably. Right. I bet you we can go in that vacant lot over there. I'm sure we can find spirits over there.
As long as my phone has a signal, I'm down. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't believe. Also,
you don't want to go.
This would be interesting.
Yeah, I love I love paranormal investigating. I love the ghost stuff. I love paranormal. What time is the poetry thing?
6.
Okay, so we got a few minutes. Damn, we've been talking. We're about going on 2 hours.
Easy. 2 hours, easy.
All right, so final thoughts. We'll start wrapping this up. So going back to the Art of Drag opening.
Yeah.
What did you think of all of that?
It was fucking amazing. It was way better than I even imagined, to tell you the truth. I thought it was going to be only your movie and just like a few of your pictures. I didn't know that there were going to be more artists included. The same thing about the documentary, actually. I didn't know that there were more people included. You know what I mean? And not to say that you're not a big enough star by yourself, but seeing all of the fucking the surprises was definitely fucking dope.
Yeah, you got to meet Katie, the movie director. You got to meet Grace Sweatpants.
Yeah.
And you got to meet Zenobia in the flesh.
Who's Grace Sweatpants?
She was she's a drag queen that I photographed, who got discovered when I photographed her. That was there.
Oh, yeah. That's her name?
Grace. Yeah, it's Grace Sweatpants.
That is a slutty name.
Isn't it?
It's a slutty name.
Isn't it?
I'm actually impressed with how slutty of a name
Isn't
it is.
it?
Good job.
What would be your drag name? Stoney Williams?
Dr. Deep Love.
Dr. Deep Love.
Yeah, definitely Dr. Deep Love.
What would be your porn star name?
That's
Mine would be
all I
Dirk
got.
Delinko.
That's actually all I had was Dr. Deep Love. I can't come up with another one.
Well,
that's actually a name that I came up with when I was trying to fucking snoop around on the internet. That name's probably out there somewhere.
So when you so do you get into writing playwriting and stuff like that?
I used to, but not anymore.
I gotta send you one of my plays I wrote.
Oh, where you wrote a play?
I'm working on a full-length 3-act play. Okay. It's called Hot Shelby from Dundalk.
Are there any charismatic straight black men that in that play? That's a no.
I don't think so.
Sounds like a no. Sounds like a no.
It's about a drag performer and his drag grandmother who he lives with. And they live next door to Hot Shelby, who is
drag grandmother. What the fuck's a drag grandmother?
It's not his. It's his chosen family. It's not his actual family, but he lives with. It's
okay.
Yeah, named Pretty Paul.
Oh,
and there's Buffy Maplethorpe, who's a drag performer.
Okay.
And then Hot Shelby lives next door, and she's the epitome of white trash.
How many regular people you got in there?
It's mainly those. It's mainly those.
Me when I say regular people, I love that when I say regular people.
What do you mean by regular people?
No, you're not even correcting me. I love that shit.
I'm thinking regular people. I'm are any of these people going to be fucking regular?
No.
I mean, I know they probably have a lot of fiber in their diet.
In all seriousness, I mean, how many, just regular. Not regular. I'm sorry. I just keep saying regular. How many fucking straight folks you got in there? How many blacks? How many Puerto Ricans? How many characters of other categories do you have in there?
I mean, there definitely is. It's mainly those 3 characters.
Okay, but the tertiary characters then should definitely be spicier.
I mean, I definitely think they're.
Just to make it.
I think the documentary producer might be black. He feels like that.
Okay, just to keep it interesting is all I'm saying.
Yeah,
and I can't even. How can I give you fucking pointers on something?
Wait till you read Hot Shelby from Dundalk, because you're gonna be like, this shit is nuts.
Okay,
this shit is nuts. And then I have a 1-act play called Bloody Sunshine. That's about a paranormal investigating couple who are vampires.
Who are vampires?
Yeah, and they're investigating a nightclub in LA that's closed down, and. Cassius and Angelica, and they're ghost hunting, and the demon who haunts the nightclub used to be an ex-lover of Cassius and trolls him through the spirit box.
That's hardcore.
It's really funny.
That's hardcore.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. I'll have to send you that. I'll have to send you that because it's really good.
Please do.
So, all right, wrapping up, where can we find you?
Shit. Y'all can always find me every third Thursday at the State Theater in Havre de Grace, Maryland.
And then there's the It's Lit Poetry Slam.
Then there's always the It's Lit Poetry Slam here in Havre de Grace, Maryland. which I don't think has a dedicated schedule just yet.
It alternates. 'Cause I think tonight's slam poetry, but I think like other nights it's like playwriting.
Every fucking chance I can get, I'll just be out and about in Grace, man.
Yeah,
and also just making boots.
And he also has jerk off videos on OnlyFans. You can find.
Hell yeah. I use both arms. It's like raising.
He likes to stick cucumbers in his ass.
Yeah, handless, without, you know what I mean, hands free, baby. The way Mama taught me.
Yeah,
like a real nigga, son.
Ooh, that's fun. Love to have you. You're the first repeat guest of the podcast.
Hell yeah, son. Hell yeah. I'm so proud of me. My mom is going to love this whenever. So when you hear it.
Did you listen to the first episode?
Yeah, I listened to.
How'd you feel about it?
I was excited that it came out. I sound like a normal person.
Yeah.
I'm still.
Do you not think you're normal?
I know better. I know better, bro.
You're also a performer. Like that's the other thing is like you come off that you can tell that you're.
You kind of have to be one or the other though.
Yeah,
don't you?
Because like you get normal people, they're boring.
Yeah, exactly. So like I don't want to say I'm not normal because most people are normal. So I want to be able to identify with, or them to identify with me rather. But in reality, I know that I'm just a performer. I'm performing all the time. I'm in front of another human being.
Yeah.
So I have no choice but to just be a weird recluse and try to just figure out how to talk about the weather whenever I see people. It's really...
I hear that.
It's hard.
That's small talk. I'm not good at that.
Hate it.
Not good at
That's
it.
why this conversation's been so dope.
Yeah.
We talked about Madonna and her 9 parties.
Wendy Williams.
Talked about Wendy Williams.
Talked about Slayyyter and Starfucker.
And how much black folks miss you, Wendy. Black folks miss you, Wendy Williams.
Gay men miss her too.
Come back.
No one can do Wendy Williams. Nobody can do what Sherry Shepherd. Bye.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That show is boring as fuck.
Yeah. You got to be Wendy.
No one's Wendy. And like I'm like Wendy. Could she get back shaking on a podcast?
Isn't that weird that straight women can be drag queens? Is that weird?
It's bio.
It seems weird. That's a term.
But that's the it's
bio queens.
But the thing is though, it's like straight women do it. Like Real Housewives are probably the closest you can get to like straight drag queens.
It's not rude to say that drag queens are copying women.
But there's also a difference because like with me, like drag queens, like the joke is that they're a man in a dress.
Yeah.
But Zenobia,
yeah.
I mean, you met Zenobia.
Yeah.
Zenobia is a man in a dress.
She's a funny bitch, though.
Yeah.
Funny bitch.
And it's like, that's the joke, whereas there's also drag queens that don't have that joke.
Fascinating.
Which that annoys me.
It's fascinating. We gotta get out of here, though.
Yeah, that's true.
We gotta get ready for this fucking show tonight.
I will see you. This will probably be out later, but all right, thanks for coming on.
Bye, everybody.
Peace out. I'm going back to my UFO.
Bloop, 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 bloop.